Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Young here, and today I'm back in a Fortnite video, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys the best linear settings as of right now and the settings that I'm currently using. So if you guys are looking for the most OP linear settings in the game right now, definitely stay tuned to the video because these settings are extremely good and they're going to help you build that consistency that you need in order to win games, build faster, and also hit more shots. And real quick, before I get into the video, up on the screen I have the V-Buck giveaway winner of this week. I give away 2,000 V-Bucks every single Friday. So if you guys would like to participate in the next giveaway and win some free V-Bucks, all you guys have to do is to drop a like on the video. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Hit the notification bell, and as well leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamer tag, PSN gamer tag, or Epic account, and you guys will be automatically entered. If you guys would like to support them in the item shop, all you guys have to do is go down to the bottom right, click on support a creator, type in my creator code, which is Young Humor, and you guys will have me added and supported as a creator. And lastly, I'm super excited to announce my new merch. You guys can find it in the link in the description or the pinned comment if you guys are interested. Definitely get a long sleeve t-shirt or a hoodie if you guys like it. And with that being said, let's get right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I want to give you guys the best linear settings that I think are going to be what you want to have on if you want to be able to build faster, hit more shots, and be more consistent. So my building sensitivity 1.6, editing a 1.8, with a horizontal speed of 48% and a vertical speed of 47%. As you can see, my building sensitivity is not relatively that high. It's only on a 1.6, which some of you guys might think that's really low. And then my editing is on a 1.8. And the reason why I have the sensitivities that I do on is because I feel like these sensitivities give a lot of consistency, and I feel like that's what a lot of players are lacking. And the sole reason why they're not able to win games like they win, every so often is just because they can't be consistent enough with their builds and their shots. So 1.6 is, I would say, in between being able to build fast and also build smooth. So I think it's a really great sensitivity to have. I have a little bit higher of an editing, a 1.8. And the reason having a little bit higher of an editing sensitivity is always good is because sometimes you just need an extra bit of speed when it comes to editing, because if you're boxing up and you're right next to your wall, you're going to have that little bit extra speed in order to get out of that situation. So I think having a higher editing sensitivity is great, but not just cranking out your building, because you don't need to be able to build, or you don't need to have a really high building sensitivity in order to build fast. You just need to have something that you feel comfortable with and that you're able to have consistency. And I feel like a 1.6 is really great. It's something that's not out of control, but it's still fast enough, as you can see, where I'm able to tunnel. I'm able to do all the retakes that I could previously do on the sensitivity. So I think it's a great sense to have, and I also feel really in control of my builds, which is really important for a sensitivity to have, that you feel in control of all builds, because I have had sensitivities where they are on the faster end, where most of my builds were pretty smooth and pretty fast, but there were just certain retakes that were just difficult to do because my sensitivity was just too quick, or I would just overcorrect on my builds and it would just look really sloppy. So I feel like that sensitivity is really great. And as far as my ADS sensitivity, I do play on a 10%. Now I think this is important because you want to have a sensitivity, especially in this season, that really focuses on hitting long range shots, because when it comes to close range, you're going to be hip firing anyway. You're almost never going to aim down your sights when shooting with a shotgun. There's only like a small amount of cases in which you would want to do that. So you want to make sure you have a sensitivity that's going to give you the best possible aim from range. So anything from like an 8, 9, 10, or even 11%. Anything higher than that, it's going to be better for closer range, but you don't ever aim down your sights close range anyway. You're going to be hip firing almost 99% of times. So you want to have a sensitivity that's great at longer ranges, and I feel like 10% is great. But I look damping time on a 0.12, which does help out a lot when it comes to aiming from longer ranges as well. I'm able to hit my shots more consistently. And then my dead zones is a 13% and also an 11%. So with the bottom settings, you want to have settings as far as your ADS and your look damping time that allow you to hit shots with your assault rifle really accurately from far ranges, because you don't need to have a sensitivity that gives you an advantage close range, because you're not aiming down your sights close range whatsoever. And that's when you would want to play on a higher aiming sensitivity, because the higher your sensitivity for aiming, the better it is at close range and the worse at long range. So when you're focusing on long range shots, you want to play on a lower sensitivity, because it's going to allow you to line up your crosshair a lot easier. than playing on a higher sense. So that's why you want to have a really low sensitivity this season when it comes down to aiming your sights, because you're going to be able to hit those long range shots very consistently over having a higher sense, which might be better close range. And when you're close range, you're going to be spamming your primal shotgun anyway. Or if you guys prefer the pump, some people prefer either or. I still don't know which one's better. I like the primal shotgun because I'm able to spray it a lot better, and it has a faster fire rate than the tac. So I just really like how it feels. But some of you guys might like the pump shotgun that I guess is like a nerfed version now. But that shotgun's also really good. And even if you're using it, you're not aiming down your sights anyway. So when it comes to this season for linear, I think the best bet for your sensitivity is to find something that you feel really comfortable with hitting your close range shots with your shotgun. So that's going to depend on your X and Y sensitivity, so your vertical and horizontal. I had a 48% and a 47. You want to have a great sensitivity that allows you to hit flick shots and also have really stable aim close range. And you also want to have a slow sensitivity for longer ranges, because when it comes to longer ranges, you have to have a low sensitivity to be able to aim, and you don't aim down sights at all close range. So there's just no point of having a higher aim down sight sensitivity because you're not aiming down your sights at close range at all. So you want to have a really low sensitivity for your aim down sights, and also I would recommend having a low dampening time as well. And then your X and Y, 48% and 47%, that's going to be for your close range shotgun fights. So I would recommend trying out these settings and maybe making the small adjustments you find necessary. I think these sensitivities are really great. The main thing being, as I mentioned, your shotgun aim is going to depend on your X and Y sensitivity, and you want to find something that you're comfortable with. And then long range, you want to play on a low aim down sights, because you don't need to have it on anything high, because you're not aiming down your sights at all close ranges. If you're using your SMG or shotgun, you're going to be hip firing either way. So those are going to be recommendations as far as right now what the most overpowered linear settings are. If you guys enjoyed, if you guys learned something, make sure you guys do hit that like button. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Hit that notification bell so you guys can get notified every single time I upload a new video. And when I live stream on this channel, I usually live stream at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, sometimes 5 p.m. But if you guys haven't already, hit that notification bell so you guys get notified when I upload a new video and when I go live on this channel. And lastly, real quick, if you guys haven't seen my merch, definitely click on the link in my description or the pinned comments. If you guys haven't seen it already, it's definitely something to look at. Pretty cool. If you guys want to support me, I really do appreciate it. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching the video. And alright guys, I'll see you next video.